In today's video, I am going to teach you how to use the replace function in Excel. We are going to work with a simple example that shows how the replace function can swap out part of a text string. This is especially useful when only a specific section of a code or identifier needs to change, while the rest stays the same. Before we start typing formulas, we need to set up a small table so you can clearly see the original text and the updated result. First, label cell A1 as old code and cell B1 as updated code. When you do this, you are giving yourself clear column headers. Old code will hold the original value, and updated code will show the changed value after the replace function runs. Take a moment to make sure you type the labels exactly as intended, because they help keep your sheet organized and easy to follow. Next, type DLX 2026NY inside data entry cell A. You will be placing the text you want to modify into A2. It is important that you enter it exactly, including the dashes and the characters, because the replace function works by position, meaning it targets specific characters within the text. Once A2 contains the original code, you are ready to create the formula that generates the updated code. Now we move to cell B2. Click cell B2 and type the formula replace A2 54 2027. As you type, focus on the structure of the function. The replace function takes the original text from A2, then it looks at a specific starting point and replaces a specific number of characters. In this case, A2 provides the original string. The next number, 5, tells Excel where the replacement should begin, counting from the first character. Then the 4 tells Excel how many characters to replace. Finally, the text 2027 inches is the new segment that will be inserted in place of the characters that were replaced. After you enter the formula, press Enter on your keyboard to execute the text string swap. This is the moment where Excel performs the calculation and displays the result in B2. When you press Enter, watch cell B2 to see the updated code appear. If everything was typed correctly, you should see the new text reflect the replacement you specified in the formula. At this point, you have one working example. However, Excel is even more helpful when you can reuse the same formula for multiple rows. So now move your cursor to the bottom right corner of cell B2. This is where Excel provides a handy feature called the fill handle. When you hover over the corner, Excel will give you a small visual cue that indicates you can copy the formula to other cells. Once you position your cursor correctly, wait for your pointer to change into a thin black cross icon. This icon shows that Excel is ready to fill or copy the formula downward. Take your time here, because if you click too early or hover in the wrong spot, you may not get the fill behavior you want. When you see the thin black cross, double-click that black cross to copy the formula down your column. Excel will automatically fill the cells below based on the pattern it detects in the column. This saves you from typing the same replace function repeatedly. As the formula copies, Excel will adjust cell references appropriately, using the corresponding old code values from column A to produce matching updated code results in column B. Once the formula has filled down, your updated code column should now reflect the replacement logic for each row you have data for in old code. This approach makes your spreadsheet both faster to build and easier to maintain, because the logic is centralized in the formula. That covers everything you need to know, and that is all there is to it.